Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. I hope you had a wonderful Pongal holiday. Those of you who do celebrate this festival, I hope it was wonderful and nice. And we are back at it, me and Keshav,
Yes, sir.
doing the grind.
Yes, sir. Sir, first I want to ask you how your Pongal went, sir.
Peaceful, man. Quiet.
Good.
I don't go out anywhere, so keeping my kids occupied at home was Pongal enough for me.
Nice.
You know me, I'm not a very religious guy. So
Yes, sir.
all these rituals and all these things I don't really pay much attention to. So
Okay.
for me, just time at home. Of course, a lot of people on Instagram are very upset that I have not been responding to everybody. I wish everybody happy Pongal, but when I unplugged, I unplugged. I've been slowly getting back to messaging everybody and thanking everybody and wishing them the same. So all of you who do celebrate, happy Pongal.
Okay, sir. So today we are going to talk about one thing which majority of our life is depending on that, sir. We are just doing it majority of our life without knowing. That is procrastination, sir. Like even when we take investing or investing or saving anything we want, we will procrastinate. Like we will do this month, we will do next month. Like procrastinating everything, sir. We do not know what is the solution for stopping this procrastination. We are still going on with it. So how to stop this procrastination? First, how to find out we are procrastinating something?
By applying force. Did you study physics?
Yes, sir.
You remember Newton's law?
Ah,
What's the first law?
every law, third law of motion. I remember
Third law, everyone knows. Every reaction has an equal and
equal
opposite
and
reaction.
opposite reaction. Yes, sir.
What's the first law?
I don't know, sir. If you say, I will.
You'll agree.
Ah.
So even if I say, if
No,
crows
sir, no,
fly
sir.
south, ducks go north.
No, not like that, sir. If you say, I can remember, sir. So I
Okay.
can.
Newton's first law of motion. Read it.
Every object will remain at rest or in uniform motion in a straight line unless compelled to change its state by the action of an external force.
Correct. So this is inertia. What you're suffering is called inertia.
Okay, sir.
You like being where you are.
Correct, sir.
Okay, it's part of nature. Everything stays where it is until and unless it's a greater force than the force keeping it in whatever place it is acted upon it. So if you're feeling inertia, meaning don't feel like doing something, it requires an equal or at least a larger force than that to create a change in state.
Yep.
So the more you feel like doing nothing, the greater the amount of effort you have to put to break out of that.
Understood, sir.
So the more like you're feeling like an apathy and you don't really care and you don't want to do anything and you're feeling very comfortable doing that, the more you'll have to work to get out of that state of mind.
Okay, I have to do so much efforts to.
Yes, it's a mindset. But the funny thing is once you've recognized it, that itself is a huge force. The greatest force human beings have is consciousness, awareness. The minute your awareness is like a blazing light, sunlight. And the minute it shines on something, you completely know everything. You can't hide from yourself.
Correct, sir.
You can hide from everybody, but you can't hide from yourself.
Correct,
So
sir.
the minute you realize you're doing something you don't want to be doing, that itself shatters it. The trick is to take that awareness and create momentum out of it. So the minute you realize I'm not doing something, I'm not doing anything, okay, do something, do anything. Create a change. Small change.
Understood, sir.
It could be that every day, instead of sitting here, you sit somewhere else. If you want to start exercising and you're finding it very difficult to exercise, just start walking. That's not why walking is so powerful. There's so many videos on YouTube where they show a guy who was fatter than me, looking physically fit like Shah Rukh Khan. Okay, six pack. And then he'll do a video about it saying he got there just by walking every day.
Correct, sir.
And how powerful walking is. And one of the best ways to get thinking is to go for a walk, because that creates change. It creates your mind from breaking out of the constant loop. So if you want to do something, you want to change what you're doing, get up and go for a walk. If you want to think, get up and go for a walk. Don't sit and think in a place like this.
Just walk and think.
Yeah, walk and think. The walking itself will create a constant change in your mind. You'll keep seeing change of scenery. You'll keep change of everything. There's nothing that's staying the same. So your mind will also start moving.
Sir, but when we take this procrastination, sir, there is another term which is also involved with this called, you said to me that too many times, sir, like perfectionist. Don't try to be perfect in everything. You can't do anything. Like that you told me so many times, but still my mind thinks if I am 100% ready for something only, I will do it. If it comes to 99.9%, I won't do it. I want it 100%. It is my reason to procrastinate something, sir. The most
That's a classic excuse
okay.
used by lots of people. Because the best way to avoid doing something is to say, if I do it, I should do it 100%, otherwise I should not do it. So that way you can never be held accountable. Because why didn't you do it? You have 99%. No, I must have, yes. I have a good excuse to fall back on, and that's rubbish. Because there's no perfection.
Correct, sir.
You should always have, in Zen, they'll call something known as the beginner's mind. The beginner's mind is to always be like a student.
Okay.
You're never an expert in anything. Even in Hinduism, we have this, where a flower will keep growing, will keep blooming, right?
Yes, sir.
Till the point when it reaches full bloom. The minute it reaches full bloom, it starts dying.
Correct.
It starts wilting. So you don't want to reach full bloom. You never want to reach perfection, because if you reach perfection, then it's over. There's only one thing to do from there.
Correct, sir.
Is to leave. So your life should be always in pursuit.
Learning.
Constantly learning.
Understood.
You should never be in a state where I finished learning. The minute you finish learning, you're ready to. Rupesh is like saying, sir, don't do this. The minute you finish learning, it's time for you to leave.
Okay.
Because there's no more business here for you.
Yes.
Same thing is true with you sitting with me. You only like sitting with me as long as you're learning.
Correct, sir.
Once you find Vinod sir very boring, he's repeating constantly the same thing over and over again.
Yes, sir.
It's lost. That means you're ready to move on. That's why, very famously, in all Hindu saints who are good saints and good teachers, will tell the student, it's time to go.
Okay.
Your job here is done. It's time for you to go and do. There's no more learning here. Only doing is there.
Correct.
Enough theory. Time for practice. And it's very sad. It's like leaving school or college when you graduate.
Yes, sir.
It's heartbreaking. It's bittersweet. You know, Shashwat is going through this right now. He's reaching the final few months of his college. It's very hard because you have to move on to other things in life. Yes, it's exciting in one way. Yeah.
Correct.
But at the same time, it's very sad. Because you've been coming to this place, calling it your home, and, you know, learning and enjoying, and every day feeling excited, meeting everybody, and your mind is expanding. But now it's time to move on.
Correct, sir.
A day will come when Keshav, you will also feel like that. Where you'll be like, okay. And I'm okay with that, Keshav. It's good.
Yes, sir.
As a good employer and a good teacher, a good organization should always encourage employees to grow and find what is right for them.
Yes, sir.
That way the company always stays nimble and young.
Yes,
like I always say.
Sir, but the thing I like in this office most is you are the one who recruit employees here, sir. You are the boss. Everyone knows. You are the one who recruit, but in the when you take someone to the job, when you ask someone you are saying that you are appointed or not, you will say this line also, sir, extra. Like you are here to work in this office for almost 2 years. After that, I don't want to see your face in my office because this is a platform to grow.
Yes.
Once you grow, get out.
Correct, because all of you are so young.
Yes, sir.
And this is a very small company.
But I didn't see so much companies, not so much companies. I didn't see any company saying that, sir. They will be like, work as long as you want, or else we will throw you out at any time, like that only. But you will give us 1.5 years or 2 years time, learn everything you want, just go.
Because Keshav, I have like when I hire you guys, I tell you guys, I don't need to do this.
Correct, sir. Yes, sir.
See, like I was sitting and calculating the other day, I was telling you, and even if I spend 2 crores a month from here, the amount of time I have, a maximum I can spend 7 to 8 crores. That's all I can spend. Once you have 7 to 8 crores, you've reached your goal. Then it's time to give back and do things.
Correct, sir.
Correct. So my thing is, instead of me realizing what I realized at the age of 47, 48, it'll be great if I can make you guys realize that you're a young age, so you have that extra time.
Correct, sir.
The most important thing which I want all of you to learn is, in this world you came with nothing, and you will leave the world with
Nothing.
nothing. So somewhere along the line, realize it's a game and just enjoy playing. Some days you win, some games you lose. But it's okay.
Understood, sir.
End of it is you felt, alive while doing it.
Correct.
Last thing you want to do is repeat every year for 75 years and go. What life is that? Where you're on one loop.
Yes, sir.
Just going repeat. Even people earn money like that. I feel, I don't know Bunny personally, but somewhere along the line, after you made 100 crores, 2,000 crores, 3,000 crores, okay.
But still, he's running behind.
Yeah, like as if he has no money.
Correct, sir.
This is what he was doing, at least publicly. I don't know personally. So publicly, what he's showing to all of us is like, this is all I can do. And I can repeat that and repeating since what he is doing the age of 21, 22 when he took over from his father and running with his father. Somewhere along the line, you have to say, okay, there's something more to life.
Understood, sir. Yes,
okay, that's my aim. That's why I write imparting. This is my philosophy. I'm not saying it's correct philosophy.
Yeah, sir.
Right? And it's like, I repeatedly tell you this all the time. It's like what Buddha says. Whatever I'm telling you, you listen to it. And from what you've understood from what I've said, that is your truth.
Understood.
And your truth doesn't have to be my truth. What I feel, you don't have to feel. But what you feel is real for you. Because even if you look at in the fabric of it, what you think of me is an imagination of me you have in your mind. You really don't know me. I really don't know you.
Correct, sir.
I have an image of Keshav in my mind who I'm interacting with.
Correct.
I really don't know Keshav. Same way Keshav really doesn't know me. He has an image of me in his mind and he's interacting with that.
Correct, sir.
So if you see it, we really don't interact with each other. What we're really interacting with is imaginations of what we see, reflections of each other in our minds. I know it's getting really into one philosophical angle that we went off from procrastination, but this is a problem with the human mind. And this is what Zen tries to tell you. Stop thinking.
Okay.
Because the human mind is very powerful. It can create out of nothing. It can create.
Yes, sir.
But at the same time, it can be destructive, where you lose the capacity to do anything because you're so enamored by the mind.
Okay.
It's looking at something very beautiful, and before you know it, so much of time has gone, and you're still standing there looking at it. So in Zen, they'll say, enough. Do. When action lies your freedom. Do some action.
Understood, sir.
And the best way to prevent procrastination is do whatever action. If it is something like you're cleaning your pen, focus completely in doing that.
Okay.
If you're cleaning your desk, focus on that. If it's combing, brushing your hair, setting your hair, focus on that. Don't think about something else when you're
do something.
When you're combing your hair, don't think about something else.
Understood, sir.
Because most of us, when we look at the mirror, we don't even see ourselves anymore.
Correct, sir.
We're looking at the mirror and we're doing unconsciously. We're thinking about something else and we're getting ready.
Correct, sir.
And it's a very funny thing because we need the mirror, we're saying. But we're not there when you're using the mirror. You're everywhere else.
Correct, sir.
Next time when you're looking at the mirror, after you finish using the mirror, pause and think, what was I thinking about? Was I really looking at myself? It's like driving, People use the mirror like they're driving. They just drive. They just use the mirror. But procrastination is a problem. But it's a problem from the mind.
Yes, sir. So we want some
action.
We want to put more greater efforts to get out of that thing.
Yeah.
Understood, sir.
All right.
Okay, sir. Yes.
So just start with some action, any action.
Okay, sir. Done, sir.
Done?
Understood.
Understood. Okay, chalo. I hope you guys found this conversation informative, entertaining. Stop procrastinating investing and start investing. Any market, it's a good market if you start investing. Don't think that you need to have a right market or a correct market, right company at the right price. Start somewhere. And the length of time most of your runways are, which is like in Keshav's age, most of my audiences, you have more than enough time to figure it out. And making mistakes is part of life. Don't be scared of making mistakes. There's no perfect investment. There's no perfect way of making money. sometimes a little messy, and it's okay to get a little messy. Getting a little dirty is all right. Thanks for watching the podcast, and we'll see you in the next one soon. Bye.
Bye.